Hello YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed my show today. Today it was the 300 YCS. Yes, we are reached 300 YCS. Denkish 100 and Zendiados. Yes, we reached this milestone. This YCS, there were three YCS on the same weekend. There was one in America, in Richmond, and then there was one in Germany, and then there was one in Mexico. Yes, there was three YCS on the same. They were quite different winners, but there was still two the same winners. This is one of those times it's weird. There was one that dominated, but it did come out victorious. Okay, and you will see later on. So day one of Dusseldorf, there was, and there's another event also, there was 15 Draco Tower branded, yep. 11% of Radiant Typhoon, yep. 10 Vanguard K9, 4 Mikazuki, 3 branded, 2 Lunalites, 2 Malice, and 54 others. So the European one was interesting. As you can see, Draco's Tower was the most popular deck, but the meta has changed quite a bit from the last one, from the new ban list. So Draco's Tower seems to be the best deck, but not the strongest deck, and not the best deck. Radiant Typhoon is interesting situation. It's not the best. It's just a ball breaking deck, so it doesn't feel like it's that strong going first, but it's better to go second with it. Frank Soul K9, you will see later what happens. It's not much really changed so much. Obviously the new cards have changed, but they just swap things around. Mikazuki post 1. Mikazuki is alright, I guess, it's fine. Branded's good, there was a few more Moonlights, nothing much has really changed. Malice, quite a lot has changed, you'll see later on. And then others, so the other ones were, there was some Sky Strikers lists, there was a Yummy list, there was, what was there? You will see later on. And then in America, there was 9 Draco Tales, 7 Vanquish, 3 branded Radio Typhoon, 2 branded Killer Tunes, 1 Mikazuki, loads of one-offs, so 1 of Mikazuki, 1 branded, and 1 Bestial Cash, Nemesis, 1 branded Desperate branded, 2 Crystron K9s, yep. 1 Typhoon Yummy, yep, you'll see later on. Then 1 Tri Brigade, yep. 1 for Hire K9, 1 Fiendsmith Yummy, 1 Typhoon, 1 branded Despia Drag, so 2 of those, yep. 1 Extra, 1 branded Mikazuki, 1 Tri Brigade Typhoon, 1 Memento, 1 Malice, 1 Lunite, 1 just branded by itself, yep. But as you can see, it's quite a diverse sort of format, so yep, it was quite diverse. Next, top 8. So we got for top 8 for Germany, we had 5 Draco Tail, 1 Typhoon, 1 Malice, and 1 Rangasol K9. So as you can see, it's still dominating Draco Tail, but there's loads of one-offs, so yep. And then in America, there was some Draco Tales, there was some Rangasol, there was 1 Lunite finished second, some branded Draco Tail, there was a Malice, there was some stuff, Typhoon, Malice, there was also a Yummy Tri Brigade list, you will see. And then in Genesis, in the Genesis format, there was a Draco Tail Shadow, which is quite interesting, Killer Tunes, Monarchs, a few more Typhoons, yep. Then was Utopia. There was a Doomsday, and then there was a Vanquish Soul Nemesis deck, which is quite interesting. So, and some Vanquish Souls do have 2500 attack, so it does make sense for the deck. Yeah, yes, it does make sense. So, as you can see, it was quite interesting, the top 8. So there was quite a lot of different top 8s in sort of format. Yeah, but it shows things are changing. Yeah. Yep, things are changing slowly and slowly. Yep. And then the deck list. So we have got some Draco Tales. There's a couple of Draco Tales. As you can see, there's 3 Draco Tail lists. There's 1 Lunar Light list. This one's playing more links than usual. This one's playing 4 links. He's still playing the 8 fusion, and he's playing a couple of links. Yep. And then this one here is and then there's the Pure Mikazuki list. It's quite interesting because it's post-ban list. And he's playing some quite interesting stuff. And then we've got the Vanquish Soul K9 list. As you can see, not too much has really changed. And for this one, for the runners up. And then we have got the Memento. Memento has not really much changed. This one's playing a Bidden Crown, which is quite interesting. So, yep. This is the new Malice. So Malice is playing more traps. So they're playing more of the. So they're playing they're playing more of the Malice traps. And then also now they are playing some different ones. They are playing a Link 5 and one of Firewall monsters, and a Link 3 of points like that. So that's quite interesting. And then the winner, if you can see it, is in America was the Yami Typhoon Tri Brigade, but it's not playing much of a Tri Brigade list, so I would say it's more of a Yami Typhoon with a little bit of Tri Brigade, so not very much. But that's okay. And then the champions are, so in Dusseldorf it was Domiko D'Ando playing Vanquish Soul K9. Yep. In America it was Kana Cook playing Yami Typhoon Tri Brigade. Yep. And then the same winner almost in Mexico in Jalaguenas. We didn't see very much of that one. He was playing Vanquish Soul K9 also. So there was 2 Vanquish Soul K9s. So as you can see, Dragotype was dominating the event, but it didn't come out top because it still has the problem being a low ceiling deck. It still has a high floor, so it shows how much people really want to elevate. And the final was literally done in like 15 minutes. It was not that long. I know, it was literally, he had it all again. And the thing is, they're completely dominated. They're supposed to have done something to change it, but they haven't done too much. And thank you, Konami, Koala Star, and ready to do today. And there was Chris Ron Doors. Okay, there was quite a lot of thank yous today. So I was not there. Obviously, there was. Across the whole entire events, there was about 7,000 people across all 3 events. So, which is crazy to think about. Yes. So, but as I said, this was a interesting post-ban list. People tried the new stuff. There's quite a lot of things I did not see personally, but it's okay. I was not there. I was at my. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Subscribe for what show. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yep. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I was not there, obviously. I was at Bedford again, playing some Lunar Night stuff. Done 2 all, so that's good. I need to do some practice for Lunar Nights for the OTS coming up in Milton Keynes in about a month's time. So, yep. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Subscribe for what show. Peace, everyone. Good luck in doing everyone. So, yep. So, peace, everyone. Good luck in doing. everyone.